Hello, everyone. I'm not sure whether I should say good evening or good night because it depends upon what time of day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world at the time that you're joining me for this live. Happy Tuesday. Y'all, I have been busy, okay? So, pardon my absence. I'm normally live about 4 times a week, and I'm trying my best to keep that momentum up, but it has been a little bit of a struggle, but I'm hoping that I will get back on track. As I told you in was it my last live or like the live before that? I am currently enrolled in school courses, and it has been not so easy, to be honest with you guys, to go live and to do the school courses, but I think I have a plan of how I'm going to manage everything, from home life to school to work and to YouTube, because I really enjoy YouTube. I really enjoy making these lives and videos. It's just fun, right? So I don't want to, in essence, lose that. So tonight we are going to be working on a cottage, or like a modern style cottage, so to speak. So I went to, what is this, Deshawn's? I'm trying to think, is it Deshawn's Creek? Let me go to Manage Worlds real quick so I can show y'all where I chose to build at. And I have an idea of kind of what I want to do. I saw two different style homes, and I was going to mix the styles until I saw another house. I was like, oh, this is perfect for this area. So we're in Brindleton Bay, and I don't think I've done a build in Brindleton Bay on the live or on my channel, now that I think about it. I was going to go over here, but I just kind of decided to put the build over here. So it's going to be, I know I couldn't fit all of it in there, but I kept the beginning name of the lot. But I'm probably going to change it because this is going to be a little bit of a modern cabin. How do y'all like my new, it's not screensaver, but like my loading screen? If you know the movie, you know what this is from. It's like my new favorite Netflix movie. Anywho, so I'm going to be building I think it's considered, I think they call it country style. And so I saw these pictures online of this. It was like a cottage, but it was a country cottage. And that might be what I changed the name to. I might change it to country, like modern country cottage, because that's kind of how it was, what it looked like online. And the house was pretty much like white and like wood and grays and like a mixture of different type of stones. And I just like the way they put it together. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try my best to build it. And what made it modern was like this stairway, a stair rail, sorry. The stair rail was not like your traditional like banister rail. It not banister, but a traditional rail. It was a modern rail, and it was a mixture of modern and traditional touches. I probably don't have a lot of things in my game, and I have a lot of CC, y'all, but I probably don't have a lot of build items in my game that resemble it too much, but I'm gonna try my best. And the other twist that I want to make on this is I want to make this a little bit of a holiday style build. So it's going to have some Christmas or holiday touches, depending upon, how you want to, I guess, describe it. I think I'm going to face it this way because you have the lighthouse here, and only thing is the bridge there, and then we have a small little, that doesn't look like a creek to me. It looks dry. Oh no, it's water in it. Okay. So there's a little bit of a creek going here, but I didn't want to face it this way. So we're going to face it this way because it's going to end up being 2 stories. Now, I'm going to try my best to build this a little bit different. I kind of prefer to build with platforms over foundations, only because a lot of times that I end up doing a garage. But the one thing about this home is that it had a garage on the back, but I'm not going to be doing a garage. So I want to get this as close to perfect on the front as I can, because it does have a wraparound porch. Let's see. That might be too long. Let me maybe bring this in. Really? Alright, well, I guess there was no point in that. Let's see. How high do we want to make it? There we go. And the reason I'm saying I'm doing this a little bit different than I normally do my builds, because I normally do everything like on the walls and stuff. But I'm going to be like jumping around, so I know it's not going to make sense right away. But that's okay. It will make sense in the end. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let me do this over here. And that's a little trick that I tend to use when I'm putting in my steps. I try to make sure that it is somewhat even on both sides. And this one's going to be a little off because the door is going to end up being here. So I need to bring this over a little bit. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to be jumping around. So I know, like I said, right now it's not going to make too much sense. But you're going to get it. Don't worry. All right. So I mentioned the Diddy documentary in my last live. I don't know how many people actually watched it. You know, it's like the #1 trending thing right now. And I don't know if it is, are we at the point now of saying that we are tired yet of hearing about Diddy? Like during the trial, it was like, oh, come on, man. It's like almost Diddy stuff every week. Now we're back to the same thing. So, are we at that point yet to say that we're tired of hearing about it? Or is it just me? Okay. But I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm still interested, though. Because I'm like, I really want to know a little bit more. I kind of feel like there was more to it, you know. Like I said, it was so many more people that should have made it in this docu-series or documentary. Because I don't think it's completely done yet. So, oh, shoot. Let me fix this. Okay. And let me see something. I just want to check my settings real quick, you guys. So if you can stream in 4K, I do stream in 4K. For those who can see it in 4K, the quality looks really good. But if you can't, I would suggest like 1080p. Just let me know. Where is? 1 second, y'all. I'm looking for something. Okay. Okay, so I don't see it. And then I completely forgot to post my normal message in my chat. There we go. Okay. All right. So I was trying to get a picture of the bill that I saw so that I get this right. It's going to have like a little bit of a bump out on the side. That might be too big of a bump out. Okay. Let me make. Let's see. Bring that over some. And since I did that, let me bring the stairs over some. Okay. But anyway, like I'm not exactly tired of seeing people talk about it because I feel like people are going to dissect, the video as much as humanly possible because it's just a lot. I mean, the documentary, not the video, but it's a lot to like take in essence. I think a lot of people are still kind of like shocked by what has transpired as well as the things that he did. But I know there are some people who are saying, well, I'm not shocked by any of it. Like there's some people like, oh, we knew this, but it's like, well, dang, y'all knew all of that, but you didn't do anything to help any of these people, any of the victims. So it's like, I mean, where you go from here, right? But it's like every day is something new. Okay, so I'm gonna modify this a little bit because this technically is the living room and the fireplace is on this side, but I'm trying to determine if I want to maybe move these stairs over. Let's see. And then there is a hallway right here. And this technically would have been where the garage is, but we're not gonna do a garage. So I'm gonna make that looks big enough to be a master almost. Let me bump that out just one. And actually, let me bring this over 1, 2. Okay. This almost feels like a very weird shape. I think I'm gonna move some stuff back. Yeah, let's move this back a little bit. How much space do I have? Okay. So let me pull this back. Pull that back. And then pull this back one. There we go. Okay, that looks better. And I'm gonna bring that back one because I want a little bit of open space there. Now I just need to decide where I want my stairs to go. Okay. There we go. So that the kitchen doesn't look too weird. Let's see. Now I do put in like placeholders for like a lot of my bills because I do eventually change them out. Hold on, let me take these out and do the stairs the way I want to do them. I really like this shape, but I want this to be on the other side. So, can I flip it? Oh, it won't let me flip it. Hold on. Let me see how I like that. There we go. Okay. So, let me grab a front door real quick. They had a front door that was square and it literally like was right in front of the stairs, but I'm not going to do that, I don't think. I don't mind putting it like off to the side, like here maybe. Where is the other door? This is what happens when you have like a bunch of CC. It's just there's so many options. So I don't want to do. I could do the door here because it's just reference. It's not necessarily the exact same. Now what I do want to do is get the top of the house right. Let's see. Because the top of the house is like a weird shape. And I believe that it's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom upstairs. So first, let me do this because that's for our chimney. And grab this to go over the top half. I'm going to bring this out some. Or let me just, yeah, I'm going to need to leave it there because I'm going to need to be able to bring the roof over and then I can extend it. Bring this back. And at the front of the house, there is a bedroom right about there. And there's a bathroom. And then there's another bedroom here. But I actually could end up with more than that because there's 2 bedrooms downstairs. So let's do this. Bring that wall back. Usually I just let the music play so that the live is kind of silent. But I decided to do something different. Okay. That is definitely a weird shaped room. Could make it like a little den or something. Alright, so yeah, this is no longer a cottage. This is the most upscale looking cottage. Like every time I try to build a small house, y'all, I end up building a big house. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Hold on. I mean, it's not my fault. It's their fault. They're the ones that put the bump out there like that. Okay, hold on. I just thought about this. Let me that. I'm gonna bring this wall over because it should actually be meeting the side of the like right up against where the chimney is. Okay, I just figured out what I want to do, y'all. Because it was a bathroom between the rooms, but I think I want to make the bathroom over here instead. And let me maybe bring this out. So I might just do an entrance here. Like Jack and Jill style. and then one in the middle, like a door here, and door there. And then we'll have this weird shape room. I'll just pull it out. There we go. It's coming together, y'all. It's coming together. Okay, so now the catch is doing the roof, and I know a lot of people do tend to struggle with putting roofs on, and y'all, I'm nowhere near perfect at doing a roof. I think I'm decent at it, but I still need some work. Need a little bit of tutorial or something on those because I'm not the best at roofs. I know it may seem like it, but I feel like doing a live, I'm not as good. Now, if I had to do this off live, probably so. Okay, let's do, yeah, I like that. That looks good. Okay. Let's put in our chimney. This would be pretty good. Where do we want to go? No, let's go that route. Because the chimney definitely was pretty big. And not to mention it was brick. But not bad. Alright, so let's get this roof going. Ooh, that's tall. Actually, no, I need it to be, it doesn't need to be super tall, but the pitch needs to be, yeah, a little more pointy. Then to the back there was this type of a roof. Oh my gosh, it is so cold, y'all. I hope everyone is like staying warm. The cold temperature has finally hit my state, and I'm okay with it, surprisingly, but I'm very cold right now. Let's see. I have to say that this roof is definitely a weird shaped roof, to say the least. Why is it not? Okay, there we go. Like it didn't want me to put the roof on. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like this because it may leave a gap. Okay, I'm gonna have to bring this down. Or bring this over. There we go. Okay. I can bring this up. One more. There we go. Now let me bring this down. Cool. It's looking like something. Okay. Oops. Did not mean to go that far down. Okay, this is really the roof that it looks like. So I'm gonna try this and see how I like it. Cause the catch is that the roof wraps around. So let's see if we can wrap it around here. Okay. Something. Hey, not bad. All right, so this is not exactly a cottage anymore. Oh my gosh, it never fails. I go in to do something simple and small and end up doing the most. Okay. One of these days I'm gonna do a small house, I promise. Um, and technically I could take the top half off, but and just do like this and don't do anything upstairs, but nah, I'll leave it as is. All right, now I need to find some white columns and I don't know if I like this space there. Yeah, that's a weird space. I have to bring the corner out. And actually, that's not bad. Okay, we're getting there. And I'll bring the spacing out on this one. Ooh, nice. All right. So let me save. Number one, I always tell you save as often as possible because you definitely don't want to lose all the work that you've done. And welcome to my live stream for anyone that's joining me. I know this is not the usual quiet live stream that I normally do, but I'm just trying to change it up, mix it up for y'all. All right, so where the fireplace was, it was white, and everything else was vinyl. I know no one's gonna see the inside of this, but I still paint it anyway. And then I'm gonna do something that I don't think I've ever done on any of my houses. I don't like that siding though. Yeah. I want a smaller. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I need to bring the roof back on this one too. Hmm. Okay. No, that doesn't look good at all. So, I need to cover that much. So I'm going to take the sides up and see how I like it. Huh. Not bad. All right, so in one of the pictures that I saw when I was looking for like how to style the house, there was one with a black roof, and then there was one with a green roof. So I'm going to do a green roof on this house. I have never done that before. So we're going to find out how it looks together. And if I want to go with like a darker roof, because there's this light green, and then I have the dark green. So let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna leave the back so you can kind of sort of see light roof, or the dark green, which I kind of like the dark green because it's kind of weathered a little bit. But I don't know. Let me know in the chat, or y'all could put in the comments after the live is over. I want to have this green too, which it looks weathered as well. Either one looks good to me. For right now, we're going to go with the dark, just for the sake of the build and just getting it pretty much done. All right, so let's move on to windows. And here's where the challenge begins. I have a ton of windows. I'm probably going to end up using the Peacemaker windows because they just kind of just work. The windows in the bill are black, and like the reference photos, I'm sorry. So a lot of the photos I looked at, I'm kind of like merging them together. And most of all of them, the windows were black. I'm just trying to find a window I'm looking for. I may end up having to kind of like make the window I'm needing. This kind of goes. Because it's actually 3 different windows. It's kind of similar to this, but it's not. There's no arch at the top of the window. Oh, it's not the window I was looking for, but I could make it work with that. Yeah, I may end up putting 3 windows together. Ooh, that works too. Okay, so 1 second, y'all. I'm going to see if I can find one of the photos. Because these windows are pretty much the same window, except for it's too big. And what I mean by that is, see how it's clipping the top? It's not what I need, but they're definitely what I need for the bottom half. Because there's a big giant window here, and then there is a big window here. So it works for the front. Well, the bottom part of the house. These windows definitely work for that. So now I just need to find another window. And I need to fix this roof. Well, that didn't go as planned. Okay. So I'm going to have to find another window for the front, for the top of the building, but the these windows work for the bottom because that's exactly what the windows or what the bill has in it. So for right now, I'm going to use them. Let me take this one out. But I do have some by Peacemaker. Like if I had this window, but in this size, it will work so much better. I'm gonna have to mix. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mix the windows. Dang. This was so close to being perfect. Okay. Okay. And I don't have any all black windows by that creator. I could do this, but I really prefer an all black window. I'm trying to get as close to the reference photo as possible. No, that's not gonna work either. And I don't want to change out all my windows. Dog, those windows were so perfect though. So let's mix. I just wish we could like minimize, not minimize, but like shrink windows without that happening. That would be so cool. Oops. Even Peacemaker's windows are not. But there is a small one in here. This is kind of what I need for there, but that's not gonna work either. So when I end the live, I will most likely fix it. I know he has a short window like that. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for joining me. And before I forget, y'all, please, while you're here, don't forget to click the subscribe button because it does help my channel grow. And it helps beautiful people like yourselves find my channel, especially if you like builds and creative sims and custom content and all kinds of random thoughts. That's a good one though too. Let me see something. Okay. So the difference between the game window and Peacemaker's window is the game window is just shorter. Alright. It's the window to nowhere. I mean, you literally cannot see past the roof. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Peacemaker, where you at? Okay, so the game is thinking. It's trying to load everything. And don't forget to thumbs up, y'all, if you like what you see thus far with my should have been a small cottage that has now turned into a medium-sized build. I didn't say anything about peach. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's try that again. When you have a lot of CC, it will take a time for the game to actually load all of it. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get to the decorating or anything. And I have tons of CC. I have like over 30,000 pieces, y'all, including mods. So it's a lot. So anytime you see me on live and my game is doing that, it's loading everything. So, all right. Let's go down to the bottom of the list. And if you've never used any of Peacemaker stuff, it is Max's Match. I am one of the builders that likes to mix Alpha and Max's Match together. So it will probably look in certain angles, computers, lighting, etc. like it's Alpha or Max's Match. It's kind of hard to tell from time to time, but in most cases, it is pretty decent. There we go. I was trying to find this window. Oh, should just hit it over here. Is that the black one? There we go. And the other thing about Max's Match that can be a challenge is black can tend to look blue. Like, see if you can't tell. Probably not in this lighting. Well, maybe. I don't know. Y'all might be able to tell if I put them side by side. I don't know if you can tell that this looks more blue than black. But that's okay. We're not trying to get exactly to be a match, but close. Still window here. I'm going to change out this bottom window too, since I've already got them here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot, it switched the color on me. I wonder why did it do that? Why did it switch the colors? Okay, so it's not exactly what I wanted. And those trees are in my way. I'm just so over the trees. Um, but it's close. Very close. Okay. Only thing that's going to probably irk me about this is the wall, like in between the window right here. But let's move it. I did not just do that. Yep, I did. I did just do that. Okay. So this is going to end up being the hallway. I need a metal railing. If this had more lines in it, it would be perfect. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do just some quick paint, and it doesn't even matter the color. I have downloaded like a ton of custom content wallpapers, but let me just make sure when I do this it doesn't change the outside color, because it can. And of course the walls will not stay this color, all of that will change, but just do a little something something. And this is what I'm talking about, making sure it doesn't change the outside color. So now I gotta go back and fix it. And it's mainly doing that because I deleted the floor that was right there. And welcome to my live stream. Y'all pay no attention to my phone. Oh gosh. Trying to find some outdoor lights that I like. I'm at to switch to items by function. I was trying not to do that because I know it'll take a while. Is this the lamp I wanted to use? Let me see something. Remember how I tell you whenever you see something that you think you might want to use, go ahead and put it in the rooms or in the house someplace. If you notice, I'm searching this way because, again, I don't want to search for items by function because I will be here forever. Okay, maybe not. That's an exaggeration, but I'll be here for a little while. So I'm going to go with, yeah, little spotlight. Now this wall doesn't even like it needs anything. It's just bright right there, I guess. Let's just throw one up here. Just need to fix the wall height or the light height. One here, one here, one here, and one here. Let's see. Yeah, let me fix that. Now, this door has got to go. Let me go back to Peacemaker. And while you're here watching, if you like what you see thus far, please go ahead and click the thumbs up video. Subscribe because it is free. It costs you nothing but time. And share if you care. Because again, it helps beautiful people like yourselves find my channel. Especially if you want to talk about any sort of Sims content and just random stuff going on in the world, all the shenanigans. I heard a content creator, what was the word she used? Kerflum. That was it. The kerflum of the world. Okay. I might bring this light over. So, oh, there we go. I was like, why wasn't it finding Peacemaker? I think I'm gonna slide that window over to, like, the house is such a weird shape. So, like, the build that I referenced, it's like similarly shaped to this as well. So the stairs are here. So this is gonna have to come over. Okay, there we go. Right, let's find this door. And Peacemaker has a bunch of like nice stuff. Oh, I forgot I even put that in the game. Where is the door? If I'm looking for something that's like modern, like farmhouse style, Peacemaker, his what's the name of that set? Modern Ranch is what I would use the most of. Here it is. And I'm trying to see. Yeah, definitely the tall door looks better. The door was white in the build, but we're not doing that. I could do this. Yeah, we'll do that. The black and white, because it looks better. Alright, now, last but certainly not least, go ahead and get this floor. Oh, those are the mirror floors. I can't do those. And the floors were like an orange color. Kind of like that. I think I want like a smaller plank. Ew, no. Not for this build. No. I do like these, but no. And they need to be a little bit more of an orangey color like that. Let's see. Are those mirrored too? Okay, no. Now that is too orange. Let's see. Mm-mm. Too light. Let's see. Let me. I don't want them to be like the literal orange color. I just want them to be a little bit more on the warmer side. This is the perfect one actually, but I just didn't want to do like a wide plank like that. Oh, it's too small. Shoot, I think I'm gonna have to go with the first one. Or just choose a different color. I wanted to get as close to the original as I could. Oh, I like those floors. Ooh, that may change my mind altogether. I did not want a small plank floor, but that is definitely warm. Oh, forgot to do the wall over here. And it kind of pulls in the stairs. I'm getting cottage vibes now. Let's see. Ooh, this is tough, y'all. Oh, that's tough. Let's see. I think I Yep. All right, we're just gonna go for it. Like now I'm sitting here wondering, mm, why did this bill have, well, because technically this was a guest room. I was gonna say, like, why did it have um, two bathrooms downstairs, but no biggie. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh man, I swear. It would not be me if I didn't change my mind about these doggone floors. Okay, we're gonna go with these. Final answer. Those were nice though. Okay, fix this wall. Usually I would do like a white arch, but I'm leaning towards doing a different color. Okay, now we need some doors. Ew, no. Was it? I know what I'm about to take. some bathroom space from this one. Yeah. And you know what? Hold on. Actually, I think I'm gonna make this the master. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, no. Okay. I changed my mind. So I'm gonna leave that as is because the master had this really gorgeous stone floor. Go to the towel. And I know these floors are like, I'm probably gonna end up changing them out. I kind of like that. It kind of almost looks like the wood. I don't know if you've ever seen like the tile floors. They are actual tile, but they mimic and look like real wood. That's what that looks like. Let's go with that. Hold on. Change the direction. Okay, now upstairs. Doing this one. I love using my stone floors. As much as I would love to like a ton of color in this bathroom, I don't think I'm gonna do too much color. I'll go with that. And actually, let's just do the same thing in there. Or, yeah, a little darker. Alright, all the walls have color on them. Nope. Welcome to my live stream. I don't think I'm gonna find a beam that's exactly the color of the floors. That kind of works. Let's see. I want to change out the beam. I wonder if I should change these out. Leave it alone for right now. See something. It's too bright. on me. So we've got the outside on me. So we've got the outside pretty much done. In the original photo, there was not a ton of flowers, so I don't think I'm going to do that for this bill. But we've got 3 bedrooms, 1 bath upstairs, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, kitchen and dining area, living area. And this is going to be, I'm leaning towards the laundry room. There is a pantry in it as well, but I think I'm just gonna do a laundry room. I don't think I'm gonna do a pantry, but that's it. So while you're here, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it, and subscribe because it does help my channel grow and helps beautiful people like yourselves find me. If you love Sims related content or simulation related content, like Enjoy as well, sim related hauls, create a Sims, create a Zoe, etc. This is the channel for you to watch and subscribe to. So I want to thank you so much for joining me for the live stream tonight / this morning, depending upon wherever you are in the world at the time that you're watching the replay. As always, be safe in those streets, be blessed, and I'm going to catch you in my next live or pre-recorded video.